It's time for SideScrollers on ScrewAttack.com with your hosts, Stuttering Craig.
Excuse me. Your balls are showing.
And Handsome Tom.
Let's do it.
Also with Jocelyn the Intern.
Swing! Swing!
And Producer Andy.
Don't be jealous that I've been chatting online with babes all day.
And now broadcasting from the world's Screw Attack headquarters in Dallas, Texas, it's the SideScrollers.
Welcome on out to SideScrollers on ScrewAttack.com. What is going on? My name is Stuttering Craig.
And I'm Handsome Tom.
Along with the rest of the staff, Jocelyn the Intern and Producer Andy, we are collectively known as the SideScrollers. What is going on, Handsome Tom?
Well, not much, Craig. Just a new week. I guess. Summertime. School's out now.
That is right. I'm in Kansas City this week. You're back in the World Screw Quarters in Dallas, Texas. Am I correct?
That is right, Craig.
That is right. Broadcasting our show through the miracle of technology. We got a huge show this week, Handsome Tom.
They're all huge shows, Craig.
That's true, but this one is just a little bit more. Like usually they're 9s. This one's a 10. Like last week's was a 7, but just like a 10.
Usually they're 9s, and then you dropped last week's down to 7. All right.
Yeah, last week wasn't our best show, so don't go back and listen to that one if you're a G1. Anyways, if this is your first time listening to the show, you can always drop us a line at Craig@ScrewAttack.com.
Or Tom@ScrewAttack.com.
Make sure you subscribe to the podcast using the subscribe link we have on the website, ScrewAttack.com. We love our subscribers. And now if you subscribe, well, we got some giveaways coming your way, maybe.
Yeah, something about Brady games?
Yeah. We made friends over at Brady Games. They're going to be dropping us some free stuff, which means free stuff for you guys, too. Giveaways. We're also going to be doing that through the forum, so make sure you head to the forum, sign up there as well, because we're going to be taking some random names from people who subscribe and sign up to be our G1s, and random names from our forum, and announcing them on our show starting next week for all sorts of giveaways. So that's a big announcement right there. But we also have another big announcement coming on later on the show, but we'll talk about that in just a second. Also, we got some video game vaults, some brand new ones up on the website. Handsome Tom, what'd you do this week?
Well, I've got Star Fox. We interchanged last week. You did the, Jordan versus Bird. So Star
That's
Fox
right,
this
that
week.
crap hole of a game.
Yeah, and you're doing what game?
10-yard fight. I'm going old school again this week. I'm trying to touch the old school gaming sports genre, and I've done so in the form of 10-yard fight this week, which is a classic football game. Yeah. So coming up on this week's show, we got a good one. Like I was talking about, as always, we'll round out the show with the Side Scroller News Desk. We also have a big announcement coming our way involving our friends over at Game Life. Handsome Tom, you excited about that one?
You know, I am excited about that one. They're a bunch of crazy guys.
Crazy guys is definitely a way to describe their unique individuals, and we're friends with them now. And also, Handsome Tom, we're going to see the debut of Handsome Time today.
Debut? Wow, it's happened once before. I think we're just bringing it back to life.
Well, that's good. What do you have for us today, or can you tell us? Can you tell us yet?
Yeah, we'll see. It probably sparks some controversy. I guarantee it.
Controversy is always good. Also, we're going to have the hard news. That's coming up next. All the gaming news from around the industry. It's hard news coming up next on SideScrollers on ScrewAttack.com.
We want you to be a part of our A-Team. Head to the forum and talk about whatever you want. Gamer stuff, the podcast, our video game vaults, or even Jocelyn the Intern.
Boys have a penis, girls have a vagina.
Talk about Nintendo, Sony, Microsoft, or whatever is on your mind. It's at our forum. We need you for our A-Team. Those other podcasts suck. You're listening to SideScrollers.
A little bit of Halo 2 bringing us back from the break. What do you think of that, Handsome Tom?
You know, that music still gets me hyped to play some Halo. We should go play after the show.
Yes, we should. We should. Hey, easy there, buddy.
What?
It just sound a little crazy over on your end.
Oh yeah, we forgot to mention we started a clan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the ScrewAttack .com clan. There's no dot though. They don't let you do symbols, so it's just ScrewAttack space com. So we're gonna start kicking the butt and taking names. Yeah.
You're listening to ScrewAttack Space Com. Game on.
So yeah, that's.
Hey, what do you say we? Huh?
Okay.
Oh, hard news.
All the gaming news from this past week. It's time for hard news.
All right, Handsome Tom, as you know, we had Toad in studio a couple weeks ago, and he is paying the consequences for him coming in and destroying our mixer board.
You know, I saw the picture. I'm not sure what happened to him, Craig. I haven't heard yet. What did you guys press charges or what?
Well, actually, we did press some charges on Toad, in case you didn't know. Me and Gamerman, our big management guy, we got together. And we talked about it. We decided him peeing on the mixer board on our table was a little bit too much.
Yeah, urination on any equipment of electrical nature is bad.
We had to go through Jocelyn there because it's actually surprising he didn't get any sort of shock while he was doing it too. But it was amazing. But for those of you who didn't hear, this is what it sounded like a couple weeks ago when we had Toad in studio.
That's my head. Oh, gosh. Oh, God, oh, my God. Come on.
All right, so there you go. So as you can tell, Toad's a bad guy on steroids. That's why he was acting like this. Roid rage.
Now,
Let's go
Craig,
to the next topic.
Did you recover from your carpet burn, dude?
My knees are still scraped up. They have, you know that nasty little scab you get when you're on your knees and your elbows?
Yeah, it's
and yeah, it just can't quite heal because you're always bending them. Yeah, I got that right now. It's pretty good.
And that's why you saw him in handcuffs on the side.
That's right. Next topic. All right. So, Handsome Tom, Xbox Live, right? They just released a date for their camera. It's September 19th. Are you excited?
Kind of. Now, do you think this is just going to be a ripoff of Sony's, but you can use it on Xbox Live, or do you think it's going to be cool?
I think it's going to depend on what type of games you can use it on. I think the games that they've announced for them to be used on are kind of retarded. If you're playing, they've announced 3 games: Uno, poker, and one game that hasn't been named yet, right?
Now, I guess poker could be kind of fun, keep your poker face, but how many people are going to be showing their dog's butt instead of their face? That's the
but why would you want to? The whole point of poker is for you to keep your poker face. Why would you even want to show your face if you're playing poker?
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, people are just going to be like, "Hey, here's my dog sleeping. That's me playing right now."
I don't really understand it. I don't really think it's that big of a deal, and I don't.
Do you think it would be cool if Halo 3 had your picture? Instead of, and then what would be cool is if it actually, when you blow some people up, you can make a face at them or something like that,
Yeah, absolutely. I think that they gotta include that in it. They have to include it. And like I said, Uno and poker, yeah, they're fun, they're entertaining, but I'm not gonna buy this so I can, show my poker face or not show my poker face on World Series of Poker or whatever. I think this is gonna be one of those things that needs to be some serious add-ons here later on, because this is not looking like it's going to be all typed up to be.
Well, it's just going to end up being bad publicity somehow. Somebody's going to show their naked body, and some little kid's going to see it and sue.
Yeah, or those. Perfect. Those gamer girls. What are the gamer girls? Those
Counter-Strike girls.
No, what's the frag girls?
Frag girls.
Okay, they're going to start playing naked. Or no, the girls at Counter-Strike. They're going to start playing naked.
That's right. All right, yeah.
Yeah, and it's going to turn into this big ordeal or something, and whatever. They're already, I don't know. Xbox Live Cam, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, it could go either way.
All right, let's move on to the next one. This one I actually found really interesting, Handsome Tom. Now, there's some hostilities, in the world right now. There's some between Iran and the United States. But did you know, Handsome Tom, that over in Iran, they're actually making a game right now that has it has a lot of war innuendos in it.
Okay, well, I mean, we have plenty of war games. Where are you going with that? I mean, there's so many Kill Hitler games out there. I don't know how that would be bad.
All right, so what they're doing here is they're actually doing it from an Iranian point of view, right? And they're making this to where the Iranian the Iranian scientist has been captured by the United States while he was pilgrim. The Iranian scientist was kidnapped while on a pilgrimage to the Iraqi city of Karbala. Now they're making the U.S. out to be the bad guys here. So my question is, it's not bad they do whatever they want with their games, but who's going to buy this game?
I guess Muslim people in this country. I'm not sure.
Is there that big of a market?
I don't know.
It's really a pretty interesting game, the whole idea of this, because it's being made by a bunch of students over in Iran, actually at the School of Islamic Student Societies. So I guess they're putting together this game. I don't really know how much run this or inks this game's going to get, but I imagine it'll probably be more than zero, considering we're talking about it right now. But
well, is there any type of genre game, first-person shooter, side-scroller? What is it? Does anybody know?
No, it's gonna be just like a first-person shooter, like Halo, I believe, where you go around and it's like any sort of war game you'd play right now.
Okay.
You're just playing from the Iraqi.
Don't be surprised if there's a blow-up Iraq game. Did somebody bought the license for Shock and Awe? Remember that? Nobody's ever come out with a game yet.
What is that about?
Well, when they announced that what the new war on terror was going to be, the Shock and Awe, you remember? It was like big news the next day. Somebody bought the rights to that so they can make a video game from it.
I don't think anybody has enough balls to make a game like that. I mean, seriously.
Somebody bought the rights.
Somebody bought the rights. All right, well, that's our news for this week. Handsome Tom coming up next. We got that huge announcement involving Game Life and ScrewAttack. Are you excited?
Are you going to start dating the Game Life girl? Is that the huge announcement? You might make
I'm going to start dating Andrew.
You're going to get into more trouble doing that, man. Come on.
All right, coming up next on SideScrollers on ScrewAttack.com.
He's coming. Something so dark, so evil, so angry, you'll feel dirty just thinking about it. Coming soon to ScrewAttack.com. You're listening to America's favorite podcast, SideScrollers.
All right, Handsome Tom, coming up in just a little bit. We got the SideScroller news desk, so right now it's time to make some history.
Well, Craig, what sweet Game Life announcement do we have for them?
All right, so we had a phone interview with Andrew from Game Life. We'll have that posted in the next couple of days to make this thing absolutely official. But we are announcing an official jointment, I guess. We're like the brothers of video gaming fun now in the world, because we are going to be contributing monthly to their show, and they're going to be contributing monthly to our website. Isn't that cool?
That is sweet. So are we going to be doing video reviews for them, and they're going to be doing audio for us? How's that working?
They're going to be doing some video game reviews, just like they do on our site, except they're going to be found exclusively on ScrewAttack.com. And we're going to be doing some video game vault reviews, similar to what you'd see on Game Life, that are going to be seen on their episodes.
Sweet.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Are you excited about it? You don't sound very excited.
No, that is pretty sweet, man. We're expanding our, expanding. We've got that new secret guy coming in that we can't talk about yet, and then we joined the Game Life.
That you just heard the promo about. You're exactly right. I mean, this is going to be huge. We got some big additions, and I think this is only going to make us that much bigger. So we're happy to be associated with the Game Life crew, the whole with Andrew and Dave and Alex and Jeff and Melissa. We're super stoked. So make sure you go to their website, GameLifeShow.com, bookmark them as well as bookmark us, and then you found yourself a nice little family. But right now, Handsome Tom, let's move on.
Well, Craig, you know what it's time for?
No,
it's Handsome
Tom.
Time.
What time is it? Oh, no, it's Handsome
That's
Time.
Right.
I'm too sexy for my love.
All right, this week on Handsome Time, I've got my top 5 video game characters, Craig.
Top 5 video game characters of what? On, like, Nintendo or what?
No. Just overall top 5 video game characters the handsome way.
Whoa! So are all these characters based on looks?
You know, if we were doing that, I'd have a bunch of chicks. But
Okay,
No.
so
These are just right now my top video game characters. We're gonna do looks and stuff like that later. I like that.
Okay.
Okay. All right. For number 5, it was actually a tie. And a lot of people.
Well, then you have the top 6.
Well, whatever. It's a tie. We're gonna have Mario with Master Chief.
Well, hold on. Now I already got a problem.
See, I already knew the controversy was gonna start.
You can't put a guy who's put together 2 games with Master Chief on the same level of a guy who is the face of an entire franchise, Mario,
and
on
you
the
don't
same
think,
level.
You don't think Master Chief is going to be the face of the Xbox franchise?
Well, but you can't rank them based on what they're gonna do. You have to rank them based on what they have done.
Whatever. That's why it's my list. They're both going to be the faces of their console.
All right.
This is a great list. Number 4. It's another tie. The last tie of the night. I know. Ryu and Scorpion.
Ah, he screwed up there, man. You screwed up bad.
What's wrong with Ryu and Scorpion?
There's nothing wrong with Ryu and Scorpion. It's the matter that you put a Street Fighter guy and a Mortal Kombat guy together on the exact same point on the list. You can't do that.
Exactly. And one of them, Craig, which one's my dog's name?
Ryu.
That's right.
Well, then he should get the edge. He should be number 3 on the list.
Whatever. Number 3 on the list. Link. Is it? Should that be a number 3, or does that need to be lower or higher? What do you think, Craig?
It needs to be lower, or I guess it needs to be higher, I guess, or low. I don't know. It needs to be more than 3 because you can't put Link ahead of Mario. You can't do it.
Why not?
Because it's Link and it's Mario. Mario is Nintendo. Link is like Mario's little buddy.
Okay, let's say you're 22, and you've got an 8-year-old kid.
Yeah.
Who does it appeal to more?
Link or Mario? What are you talking about?
Like, does it Link appeal to somebody who's closer to 22 and Mario closer to somebody to 8?
Mario appeals to somebody closer to 8.
How old am I, Craig? Craig, how old am I?
I'm 25.
What would appeal to me more than Mario?
Link.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, number 2. Kratos from God of War.
Kratos.
Yeah. That guy's the man.
I'm not even going to talk about it anymore. You just keep going. Just go.
That's because you don't even know. You haven't even played God of War, have you?
I don't even. God of War is okay. It's not like the greatest game. It's not number 2.
Whatever. Number 2.
Yeah.
And Craig, who do you think number 1
Hold
is
on.
going to be?
It's going to be somebody like Birdie from Super Mario Brothers 2, or like Yoshi. The way this list is going, who are you going to pull out? Like Princess Peach or somebody?
Samus.
That's cool.
Oh yeah. Oh, Samus isn't bad. I mean, come on, it's
cool.
the only kick-ass chick that you were like, wow, she's a chick. Whatever. Samus is number 1.
That's pretty okay. You kind of redeemed yourself there, but I don't give her number 1. I give her high on the list. But
so who's your number 1? Tell me, Mario. Let me guess. Mario's number 1.
Well, you got to put Mario up there. You got to put Sonic up there. I mean, I can see putting Master Chief up there because he's really just the whole game's blown up, the whole Halo thing. Off the top of my head, I would include Mike Tyson from Mike Tyson's Punch-Out.
Wow, that's reaching back.
I know, I'm just kidding. Maybe King Hippo or something. Nah, I don't know. That's a pretty solid list that I imagine you're probably going to...
I was waiting for the controversy. Those are all some really good video game characters. But I still think, I don't know, Mario. I love Mario games, but I don't think he should be number 1 anymore.
So he's dropped?
Even though he sold 500,000 copies of the new Super Mario Brothers in last week in Japan.
Exactly. Well, I'll tell you what. If you don't like Handsome Tom, let's email him. Tom@ScrewAttack.com. Easy enough. I'm sure you'll definitely disagree because his list sucks.
And that's it for Handsome Time.
All right, maybe more Handsome Time some other time, guys. Coming up next on Side Scrollers on ScrewAttack.com, we've got a little bit of Side Scroller News Desk.
Ever want to work in the gaming or broadcast industry? Well, now's your chance. Hey everybody, this is Craig from SideScrollers on ScrewAttack.com, and we are looking for interns. While Jocelyn is doing a great job, she won't be around forever, and we're going to need some new interns to get their foot in the door. Shoot us an email telling us a little bit about yourself and what school you go to and why you'd like to intern to info@ScrewAttack.com, and we'll go from there. Thanks for being good G1s and listening to ScrewAttack.com.
You're listening to SideScrollers on ScrewAttack.com. Not a porno site, but feel free to send us pictures of your girlfriend.
Hi, welcome back, everybody, to the show, SideScrollers. Now, Handsome Tom, you ready?
Let's do this, man.
It's time for...
Oh, God. You're just going to keep it going. Keep it going. All right, there we go. SideScroller News Desk.
The SideScroller News Desk. It just keeps getting longer every week, Handsome Tom. It's going to go for like 5 minutes eventually.
I hate it every time. I hate it. All right, man.
That's when people close their windows to listen to our podcast.
Now, Craig, you know you and I are obviously not a big fan of fat chicks, right?
No. Those are my least favorite chicks.
Well, so is a funeral home. After denying cremation because she was just too fat. How fat do you have to be denied cremation? Can't you do half and half? I mean, how does that work?
You can't do half and half? What is that? How do you do half and half on a funeral home?
Well, you're burning her up. Anyway, she weighed 22 stone. You know what that is?
That is the English way of weighing, I believe, right?
Craig, she weighs 308 pounds.
3 bills, man. 308 pounds. That's a lot of women.
Yeah, her daughters were very angry that they could not fit her in the cremation. I mean, what are they going to do? Break it open so they can fit one 380 million pound lady in there?
Were the daughters so angry while they're eating their like KFC that they just couldn't eat anymore?
I don't know. It doesn't talk about how fat the daughters are, but maybe they'll know to lose some weight before they get themselves jammed into a cremation device. That's
awesome. Next topic. Handsome Tom, let's keep on the hefty side of things, and let's go to India, shall we?
Let's take a trip, man. What's in India?
All right, now India, they have this airline, right? And they are really taking a look at some of their overweight stewardess and overweight male flight attendants.
Well, you know, if they can't fit down the aisle, they can't fit down the aisle.
That's right. So much so that they are warning cabin crew members that they'll be grounded if they're overweight by even a couple pounds.
Wow. See, that couldn't happen in America. People would sue.
That's right. People would be pissed off. Now, they're the overweight crew members are so mad about this. They are talking about going on strike, but they can't because it's India and there's no work laws over there. It's great.
So they pretty much have to lose weight or lose their job.
That's right. They have 45 days to get their weight down and shape up. Otherwise, they are fired. Next topic.
Okay. Now, Craig, you know you were a kid. You used to pick your nose, right?
I still occasionally have been known to dig for gold.
All right. Well, actually, there's been a new study that's come out. I'm sure some of you people have heard it, but picking your nose and eating it is one of the best ways to stay healthy.
Wow.
That's right.
That bodes very well for me.
That's pretty gross, man. Anyway.
Well, no, I mean, when I was a kid growing up, I mean.
Yeah.
Not now. No, not now. No.
Whatever, you eat it. With the doctor said with the finger you can get to places you just can't reach with a handkerchief. Keeping your nose far cleaner and eating the dry remains what you pull out is a great way of strengthening the body's immune system.
Oh, so you eat the germs that you just had in your nose and you get better at it.
When I like sniff and get a loogie in my mouth, I should swallow it because that'll help my immune system.
That's disgusting, man. That's horrible.
Hey, it's medically correct. Medically correct. Next topic.
Handsome Tom, tragedy in New York this week.
Okay. There's another bus driver strike? What's the deal?
No. A man's legs were severed when he tried to escape the inside of an elevator packed with people trying to leave a party in the Bronx.
So there was no emergency. He just decided, I'm going to jump out the door.
Well, they were actually stuck in this elevator, and 2 guys had gotten out before him. And he's like, well, I can do this if they've gotten out. And as he was about halfway out, the elevator let go.
Wow. I don't know where to go with that.
I'll tell you where to go with this. Listen to this quote right here. This is awesome. half of his body was inside and half outside. There was blood everywhere.
It's gross. It's just, that sucks. Is he going to sue the building or?
I don't know. I don't know if he can make it to the court building to sue for it, but that's all right. Anyway, there's another pathetic story from Craig.
Wow. Sweet. A guy severed his legs. Thumbs up. I don't know where to go with that, dude. Hey, Dominic. All right, man.
Hold on. I'm gonna make some sort of like promo or some sort of production value to where whenever I have a crappy story, it's just gonna make some sort of pathetic sound. It's gonna be great. All right, what you got?
Now, Craig, we keep talking about it. I'm not a big fan. Actually, I think it's gross, but sexually assaulting children. Right?
No. It's definitely a bad thing.
Yeah. Well, there's a way to get out of going to jail for that.
There's a way to get out of sexually assaulting children, but I can't wait to hear this.
Well, it's not necessarily a way to get out. Let's just say if you meet this requirement, you won't go to jail for, I don't know, anything, I guess. Because if you can sexually assault a little girl, whatever. Anyway, a judge said a 5'1" man convicted of sexually assaulting a child was too small to survive in prison.
You got to be kidding me.
So the judge gave him probation instead.
You've got to be kidding me.
What?
That is disgusting.
So, what?
Exactly. That makes you want to throw up, at the whole, how screwed up the legal system is. That's retarded.
That's ridiculous. Just because he's short, he won't survive in prison. You know what? If I go to jail, I don't want my cornhole abused. Does that mean I don't go to prison because I might get my cornhole abused? I don't get it.
I don't understand. Now, what if Sean Bradley, who's 7 foot 6 inches tall, what if he got arrested? Would he, and he was going to get sent to jail for that stuff? Would he be would he be not sent because he's too big, or would he actually get more punishment because he's too big?
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. What if I'm a big buff 6'5" guy, and well, I am, but. And I break the law. I'm too big to go to jail. I might hurt people.
It's like in Batman Begins where he beats all those guys up and they're like, they send him to confinement. They're like, for protection. And he's like, I can defend myself. He's like, for them.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Anyway, short people.
Way to end the show on a very good note, Handsome Tom.
Yeah, I know. It's very
way to bring everything down. Now that I'm mad. I'm mad at our legal system in the United States of America.
Craig, you know what I'm mad about?
That Samus was #1 on your list.
No, that was awesome. I'm mad about your topics the last 2 weeks. Holy crap! Pick something entertaining.
I know. I'll work on it. I promise. I'll get better. I suck. All right, that's it for the show this week. You hear the music going on and on. So we got some more. Hey, guess what, Hanson Tom? We got another big announcement next week.
We have announcements every week. We're kicking some butt and taking names.
And we are actually going to be announcing another huge addition to the ScrewAttack.com family. You've seen the coming soon. You've heard the promos. It's going to be announced next week. Are you excited about that?
Of course I am.
I am ecstatic about it. He's going to bring a whole new realm to ScrewAttack. I'm excited. That's it. Handsome Tom, you got anything else to add, man?
That's it for today. See us on Halo, man. You'll see the ScrewAttack Space Com kicking everybody's ass.
That's right. Join our little clan, ScrewAttack Space Com. We will see you next week. Remember to subscribe. Remember to email us, Craig at ScrewAttack.com.
And Tom at ScrewAttack.com.
Bye-bye.